Hey, listen, before I even get started, I want to let you know something. There is a rumor going on around about you. I don't know if you know, but I'm here to hook you up and give you the tea, because I don't want you walking around, sis, thinking that this is not being done. So if you want to know what I'm talking about and you want to nip this thing in the bud, stick around because I've got something for you. What's going on, girls, bosses? You know who I am. If you've been around, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, I'm Andrea Patrick, the BU Boss, and here on this channel, we are talking about personal branding tips that help you be unapologetically you in your life, career, and business. And I'm walking it out in my own life, in my own career, and in my own business, so you get to see exactly what it looks like. Now, I guess you're wondering why I'm in my closet. Well, because it has a lot to do with that rumor I was telling you about going on around about you, that I want to hook you up. I want to give you the tea on, a tea about. So listen, we're going to dive right in. Your verbal message is one thing. You get to talk, people hear you, they understand where you're coming from, all of those great things. But your nonverbal communication is also speaking, and it speaks a lot louder because it stands out when you're not around. It speaks for you before your words get a chance to. It speaks for you in your physical absence. Okay. So you want that message to be loud and clear. So today I'm going to share with you my F.I.E.R.C.E Style Story Formula. It's going to help you create a style story for yourself that speaks volumes about who you are and how you show up, how you get down, how you do business. Okay, let's get started. We're going to dive right in. Stick around to the very end because I've got something I want to share with you that's going to make this F.I.E.R.C.E Style Story Formula a lot easier for you. The F. F.I.E.R.C.E is an acronym for my formula, and F stands for favorite. What is your favorite body part? And how can you accentuate that body part? How can you make it stand out in a professional way? Listen. Professional, okay? Life, career, and business, we need it to be professional. How can you make your favorite body part stand out in a way that is going to help you tell your style story better? Make it a positive style story. Make it one that people are attracted to and want to continue to see and hear from. Next is your eye. That is that body part that you're not that fond of, that needs a little bit of improvement. How can you minimize that? How can you camouflage that area using your style? Now, there are tons of issues that we, especially women, feel we have with our bodies. So this is not that. This is you wanting to look and feel your best and be the most confident when you put your clothes on. So that area that you're not that fond of, go ahead, let's be honest, call it out and decide how we can best minimize that. The tool that I'm going to share with you at the end is going to be very helpful with doing that. Next, we have the E. This is my favorite part because I am a true believer in easy, enjoyable comfort. That is what we want to discover. What are those pieces in your wardrobe? The style of the piece. Are you most comfortable, or do you feel most enjoyable and comfortable? And is it easier for you to wear pants over skirts, dresses over pants? Do you like wearing sweaters versus blazers? Are you an over the coat girl? Are you a heel wearer? Are you a wedge, chunky, or stiletto heel wearer? That's what I'm talking about here. What is going to make your style story easy to put on every morning, enjoyable to wear, and comfortable, but at the same time makes you feel very confident in what you're putting out in the world? You want to say, no matter what I say, no matter what my words say, my style is speaking confidence for me. It is letting you know that I can get the job done, but I am so comfortable in it. It is so easy to get ready, and I enjoy the way I look every single day. So that's what the E is about. Now, Next is the R, and that is, I want you to replicate your style crush. Now, who is it that you look at and go, wow, I mean, every time I see her, every time I see him, he is putting it down. I mean, he or she, they look fabulous in their clothes, okay? That's your style crush. I would love to look like that every time I walk out of my house. I want people to feel that way about the way I look as well. Now, there are a couple of things that I want you to see here about replicating someone else's style. Number one, we come in all shapes and sizes. I know you know this. So you can't imitate. You can't go out and buy the same pieces necessarily that that person is wearing. Sometimes that's because it's expensive. Sometimes that's because the body's not the same. You're a little heavier, they're a little smaller, or vice versa. So you can't get exactly the same. The other thing with that is sometimes it's not necessarily about the actual clothes being worn as much as it's about the experience you have when you see them. And I guess the best way for me to describe that is if you see someone walking to the room and they immediately give you a sense that they are like awesome, that they are on top of the game, that they are a force to be reckoned with. If that is the experience you want someone to have when they see you walk in the room, it's not necessarily about the specific clothing that they're wearing, but it's more about the way they are carrying that look. So you want to decide, do you want to replicate their style in terms of imitating or interpreting exactly what you see them wear for yourself? Or do you want to replicate and interpret that feeling that you get when you see that person? That's what I'm talking about here. Either or works, but I want you to determine who your style crush is and then how you can replicate that for yourself by interpreting their look. Now, the C, that's what we come to next. Now that we have determined our favorite body part and we've determined what needs to be minimized and camouflaged, we know what ease and enjoyable pieces we like that are going to make us feel comfortable. And we have determined who our style crush is so that we can replicate that and interpret their style. It's time to go shopping. It's time to create the look for yourself. Now, before you step into a retail establishment, let's shop your closet. What do you already have that works within the replication that you saw in your style crush? How can you interpret that style based on something you already have in your closet? Let's go ahead and pull those things out first, but make sure that they meet the other three qualifiers. Number one, it accentuates your favorite part, minimizes your least favorite part, or improves your least favorite part, and it's easy, enjoyable, and comfortable to wear. Those are the three qualifiers that, and it helps you interpret your style crush. So those are 4 qualifiers that have to happen as you shop your closet. Now, after you shopped your closet, you determined the pieces that will work. Now you also should have an idea of the pieces you need to complete your look. That is what you want to go shopping for. Now, my advice here is to go shopping for those staple pieces, those core items that are going to be fixtures and a part of your uniform. Now, if you've not heard me talk about your uniform before, I will link in the description a video I did a while back talking about your uniform, and that should be helpful. But to just break it down and to give you an idea, I have determined that my uniform consists of 4 main colors with a pop of color to add my personality to the outfit or to my look. My 4 colors are black, navy, white, and cream. They're my favorite colors that I like to wear. It makes it so easy for me to get dressed in the morning because everything matches. Now, the 2 things that kind of are pieces of that aren't black or navy are animal print, which I love, and denim. So those are the 2 that kind of go in, but primarily I am black, white, navy, cream, animal print, and denim. Okay, so that's my style uniform, and then I add pops of color and interesting things to add personality. And the personality is added with my shoes, my purses, my jewelry, scarves. That's how I add personality to the core elements of my uniform. So when you're going shopping and you are creating your look, you want to have your uniform in mind so that you're buying those core staple pieces and not falling prey to those trends that are in your interpretation of your style crush, you want to get those core pieces. I hope that makes sense. All right, now then lastly, after you have done all of that, it's time to execute. It's time to bring your pieces purchased that you got in the store, bring those home, pull out those items that worked, that already existed in your closet, and put your style story together. All right, that does it. It's so simple. Your F.I.E.R.C.E Style Story Formula is very simple. Favorites, favorite body part, improvement, least favorite body part, ease, enjoyment, and comfort. That's the different types of pieces you like, whether it's pants over skirts, dresses over pants, so forth and so on. And then you've got the replication. You're going to go find your style crush, interpret what you see based on your body type and your favorite fashion styles, or the combination of fashion styles, because you can do that. And then you're going to go shopping and you're going to put it all together. All right. That is going to help you get rid of those rumors, sis. And if it doesn't, at least they're going to be saying amazing things about you, because no matter what your style story is, no matter what your F.I.E.R.C.E style story is going to be one for the books. And you're going to walk confidently in it. You're going to be comfortable, because we've made sure that that happens as well. All right. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget, I also have a podcast, and between the podcast and this channel, we are smack dab in the middle of my series, the 4P New Year Push, which basically stands for my personal branding tips for positive, proactive practices. And that is so you can be prepared for the coming year. Today, we're talking about that nonverbal communication that you may not have gotten right this year. It may not have left the best taste in people's mouths in terms of your style story, but we're going to get that under control for the new year with your F.I.E.R.C.E Style Story Formula. All right. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Head over to the description so you can grab a gift, which I have for you. And that is a PDF that I put together to help you with determining your body type, your fashion style, and how to put it all together. So make sure you grab that down below. And I'll see you again next week. Bye.